It says I'm live. It says I'm live. It really says I'm live. And guess what? The signal's not dropping. Yay! Yay! Signal's not dropping. And I can't text my moderator because I'm on my cell phone. So I guess cell phone internet's working. That's great. Hey, everybody! After the 16th attempt to get it working, I put up a video. And hey, there you are, Ty. Hoorah! Yes, I'm glad you finally. I'm glad you got the notification, man, because I didn't have any way to text you. So thank you for tuning in. Thanks, Happy Dog. I love my hat. It's friendly to me. It's nice, and I wear it just because it gives the haters something to talk about. So it's pretty cool, man. Every 12-year-old girl wants her hat back. No. No, no, and no. They cannot have their hat back because I like it better. Thanks, everybody. Hey, guys. Sass says JC. Hey, Chuck. JC. Sass says JC with the bucket hat. What'd he say? Where's the fishing boat? Don't have one yet, man. Sad Q1 JC, good morning from Yala in the Thai deep south. Just waking up here. I hear you, bud. Good day, sir. Hello, Frank. How are you, man? Ready for walking the beach with a metal detector? Possibly. Times are desperate. I may need to actually look at doing that. Maybe. I don't know. Let me see if I can clean this lens off just a second, because I actually have a topic that I want to talk to you guys about. Hey, Frank and Roy and Mitchell and anybody else I missed. It's been a rough morning. Been a rough morning. No, I have not done any fishing over here, but I definitely plan to do some fishing at some point in time. Can you eat the fish? Sure. Sure, they have great seafood over here. They have amazing seafood, actually. I've indulged in some very fresh seafood for sure. So, today's topic, finally, now that we're all on here, or all 19 of us, there's not that many watching, and there won't be because this notification was put out by, or not put out by YouTube, so I don't expect to see many people on here. Hopefully, we'll get some people on the replay. Hopefully. I wanted to talk about the risk we take as travelers, like the risk that we take as a traveler. Stephen, hello from Bangkok, heading to partake today. I hear you, my friend. We'll partake carefully. And let's see, you want to go in October, JC? Yeah, man. Especially if I'm off work. Absolutely. You know I will, Chuck. And if I'm not, I'll make time to go with you somewhere. Cody, what's up, bro? I know you've been following along, trying to help get the live stream out. If you guys want other people to see this live stream, I knew what you meant, Steven. If you want other people to see this live stream, share it right now. You can share it like from your phone, and get the word or get the message out that we're having a live stream, and we're actually going to talk about a fairly decent topic, I think. As a traveler, we take certain risks, and the first one that we take is with our health, because if you travel and you don't have health insurance, or you don't qualify for certain types of health insurance, like me, for example, I'm going to use my own life here instead of using everybody else's. I have pre-existing conditions, right? So I can't qualify for any type of traveler's insurance that I know of, and I tried to qualify myself for many different kinds of traveler's insurance when I decided to start traveling back before I went to the Philippines. And I was really excited because I found, these companies and all these name brands and how they would cover you and that kind of thing. If you have anything wrong with you at all, anything, they're not going to cover you. So it's just, you can forget it. I want you guys to be aware of that. If you have the slightest problem, if you have high blood pressure, if you have anything like that, they're not going to cover you. David, what's up? Good morning, man. Finally got the live stream off. Mark, thanks, man. Thanks for the thumbs up on the hat there. But health is something that you have to take very seriously. So One thing I have done in Thailand, did I show you guys? Oh, they're over there. I finally got the full medical package here in Thailand, and I got the accidental insurance as well. Happy Dog says we risk time, money, health, but gain insight. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the gaining stuff here in a little bit. We definitely gain a lot. Buck John says, hey from Baguio, digging the hat. I bet you are from Baguio. That's in the Philippines, guys, by the way, in case you didn't know. One of the most beautiful cities in the Philippines, by the way, also. Sets way up in the highlands, and it's nice and cool up there year round. I love that city. I have several videos on it if you want to check them out on the channel. But anyway, about health, I was able to get, so they will do a full, Chuck Look says, how do they know if you have high blood pressure? Well, one, you have to, in some cases, you have to do physicals. In other cases, you'll have to do stuff like submit all of your medical records to them. And if they catch you lying or anything like that, they just disregard your insurance completely. It's gone. It's gone. Cody says, you said it was about $1,100 for the year. Do you pay monthly or quarterly? I pay yearly. I paid for the whole thing all at one time for the health insurance. So it came out to be about $1,143 roughly. That's for both packages. Yeah, and also, good reminder there, Happy Dog, also by the meds you take. So if you take prescription medication, they're going to know why you're taking that prescription medication, that particular medication. They're going to want to know why you're taking it, and usually it's going to be because you have some type of pre-existing condition. Hey Aubrey, good to see you. But let's talk about the positive things of health, and that is like the health insurance I got here in Thailand. So I have 1 million baht coverage, 500,000 per incident on, and I'm gonna do a whole video that breaks this down. It gives me 2,500 baht a day for the doctor to come in and see me. It gives me yeah, snake bite medication right now, I hear you. It gives me 4,500 baht a day for the food, for the room, hey kangaroo, and for the nurses. So if I go to a, plus it pays me 2,000 baht a day, I'm out of work, which is great. Alaskan Snowboard says he spends just about that on a month. Yeah, that's why it doesn't make any sense really for me to move back to America, especially with pre-existing conditions. My insurance would probably be, there's no telling, $2,000 a month. I would have to find some kind of corporate gig somewhere to earn that kind of money. How do they know what meds I take? Because you put it on a piece of paper and tell them. And if you don't, and they find out about it, then they will cancel your insurance and you are out of $1,100. If you're trying to scam the insurance company, that's a big no-no. We're talking jail time over here. So you want to be upfront, you want to be honest, and you want to know if they're, I mean, I guess there are some loopholes, but you know, you try to stay out of the loopholes. Loopholes usually end up tied in knots, if you know what I mean. So health is a major factor for anybody that wants to travel, whether they travel solo or not. Now, even if I was only coming to Thailand for about 3 months, I would still get the same packages I got, because my accidental covers me up to 1 million baht. My full medical covers me up to 1 million baht. And there's a lot more details on that, on how much it covers for each individual thing, and all that stuff. It's really good. Andy says, hey, any tips on how to get to Pattaya from USA? I see the Bangkok International Airport, but I do not know what is the closest international. Well, Pattaya has an international airport. You can Google it. But Bangkok is probably your best bet, because all you do is get off there, get on a bus for like 150 baht, and it'll drive you straight there. Get a taxi, 100,000 options flying to Bangkok. Keith Ball says, I thought it was Bill Murray for a second. I know, I love these jokes. Cody's got your answer there. Ron, what's up, buddy? throw you a little wrencher in there. And says, hey Jeremy and all, I can't stay on a poker broadcast in a few minutes. Okay, man, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. HT, how are you, man? Good to see you. I saw one of your comments, I think in the Facebook group, I'm not sure. But that pretty much covers health. And if you have the accidental policy is only 4,900 baht. So it by itself is worth getting, especially if you have a little bit of savings. That should take care of your health needs, because most of the time things that happen over here are accidental. If you're coming over here on a like a tourist visa or something like that, you know, now they're making tourists pay for health insurance when you come over here for accidental insurance. But I would go through a company like AIA and get a solid accidental plan myself, just me personally. So next one is safety. Roy D says, what is that white box over your shoulder? That is the breakers. Chug-a-Lug says, isn't health insurance a requirement for a retirement visa? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. Cody says, never thought to ask, are there casinos there? I'm assuming not, no. Or not that I know of anyway. To the best of my knowledge, gambling in Thailand is illegal, I think. Andy says, when would you say the best is the best time of year to go to Pattaya for a first timer? Pretty much any time. I would probably pick the low season. I don't know, Chug. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I have no idea. David says, high taxes in Sweden, but at least you're covered. Yeah, that's the medical stuff. Happy Dog says, no casinos, head across the border to Cambodia. Keith Ball says, only lottery and horse racing. Interesting stuff. So let's talk about safety. Safety as a traveler, when you make these kind of journeys into Southeast Asia, and when you come to these places, what kind of safety can you expect? Well, I can tell you myself, coming from the Philippines and then coming to Thailand is two entirely different worlds in safety, because the Philippines, and this is my experience and opinion, is far more dangerous than Thailand, far more. You know, here I say this all the time, here we get off our motorbike, leave our helmets laying on the motorbike, and just keep moving. No, I have not been to Cambodia. There's a lot more trustworthy here. Worry more about the expats than the Thais. Absolutely, Happy Dog, and that's here. But that's not the case in the Philippines. No, it wasn't my case anyway. It was a kind of rough experience, to say the least. So you definitely have to worry about the expats. Definitely have to worry about the expats over there. But also, unfortunately, there are some, locals that partake in those kind of activities. So I encourage you to look up the safety laws, like, can I carry a pocket knife? Can I carry pepper spray? Look up the individual laws for each country as you travel, as to what you can do for protection, just simply because it's a good idea to know what your rights are and what your limits are. Many people will kind of take the law into their own hands. I know for me, when I walked around the Philippines, I didn't walk around completely unprotected. There was no way I was going to do that. Here, sometimes most of the time I do. Only if I'm in a very, very sketchy area, and usually I'm not in sketchy areas. So even when I go to Pattaya, that's not really a sketchy area for me, because I'm familiar with it. I'm familiar with the looks on people's faces and what's coming next and all of that good stuff. You guys got to try this tea, by the way, if you ever come to Thailand. It's absolutely delicious. And no, I'm not sponsored by them. Don't know about a walking stick, bud. Chug-a-lug, I'm not sure. I have no idea. I can only speak from my own experience, and I've never had to carry one. Next, what about the language barrier? Well, I kind of addressed this in the video I just put out. But the language barrier, here's the deal with the language barrier. If you're coming over here as a tourist, you're probably going to be in the tourist cities like Pattaya, Phuket, Bangkok, Koh Samui, maybe Koh Samet, Chiang Mai, some other places. The those places you're going to find people that speak English. Now, to what degree of English they actually speak, that's a whole nother story. But the level of English will at least be tolerable in these places, and you will be able to understand them, and they will be able to understand you. And if not, you can always just show pictures of stuff, and they will say, the Thai people, I love it when they understand something because they go, oh. So it's like, brain, they get it. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun being around them. Thais are really cool people. Hey, Todd. Love the hat. Thank you, man. I made this hat. This is the hat that got me 2 million views. I wore this hat on the video, and the video got 2 million views, so I thought I'd try it again. Yes, Google Translate can help out a lot. In fact, Google Translate now has, you can take a picture of Thai writing, as long as it's good Thai writing, and take a picture of it and then highlight it with your finger, and it will give you the entire phrase of what the picture says. So it's pretty cool. The language barrier itself with Thais, especially if they're in the educational field or the business field, that kind of thing, it's really not that bad. Where you're going to find the language barrier being a real problem is going to be like out in the jungle, or out in really, really rural areas of Thailand. David says, it's not you, not the hat, Jeremy. It's not you, not the hat. You don't like the hat, David? I'm sorry. Also, moving on to some positive stuff. Let's talk about the comfort zone. You have to get out of your comfort zone to come to a place like Thailand. Hey, James, good to see you, bud. You have to get out of your comfort zone to travel to Southeast Asia, whether that be the Philippines, Thailand, or wherever you're going to go. James says, styling hat. Yeah, a little style. No, it's not really styling. No, I said it is you and not. Oh, I got you, Dave. I got you, David. I got you. Thank you, man. Appreciate the compliment. But, the comfort zone. Like tomorrow, I'm planning on going somewhere I've never been before. I'm not going to tell you guys where yet. Yesterday, I shot a total of 8 pieces of content. That's the most I've ever shot in a day. I'm not going to put those out all at one time. What I'm trying to do is stockpile over this 3-day weekend and be sure I get as much content as possible. So, like, for example, when this live stream's over and I tag it and title it, I'm going to go, new places are always more exciting. Yeah, Dino, they are. I'm going to go to, somewhere that I haven't been before and bring you guys some more content. So we're going to have plenty of content for the month of, what's next month? I can't remember. August? Yeah, August. So getting outside your comfort zone is real simple. Nothing can grow inside of a box but so far. So if you live yourself, or if you live your life in a box, think of yourself as a seed that's being watered and fertilized inside that box. Once you hit the walls, that's as far as you can go. If you don't get outside the walls, you're never going to know how far you can grow. You like that, didn't you? James says, you've been a busy beaver lately, cranking out a lot of videos, a lot of work when you sleep. I actually have a video that I shot yesterday on my daily schedule that is going to give you guys a breakdown of an entire week of literally hour by hour. Mark says, I just moved here from working in China for 9 years, and I'm going to get married to my Thai girlfriend next month. It's just so difficult to get a marriage visa without having the funds in the bank. I think Happy Dog can probably make a comment on that. Dino says, when do you think you will go up north, such as Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai? I don't know, Dino. Hopefully the sooner the better. Hey, Michael. As far as the marriage visa thing, I think you can still get by with the 45,000 baht a month income, I believe. I don't think you have to have 400,000 in the bank. I'm not sure. Happy Dog says invited. So yeah, definitely congrats, man. But I think there's two ways. You can either have the money in the bank, or you can have the if you just want a retirement visa, then that's going to be 800,000 in the bank, or 65,000 baht a month that you can show income coming in. If you're going to be on a marriage visa, I believe it's 400,000 baht in the bank, and then it's 45,000 baht a month coming in. So those are just things. Growth. Getting outside of your comfort zone and coming over here will definitely enable you to grow as a human being. I assure you, you will run into all kinds of problems. Like today, for example, YouTube provides a stream of revenue for me. Hopefully, like yesterday, random guy that I met a couple months ago started a GoFundMe for a new camera for me. He's in America, but he's got a GoFundMe for a camera for me. So you never know what's going to happen once you step outside your comfort zone, because, I mean, I think it's awesome. I didn't ask for it, don't have anything to do with it, but hopefully it raises some money, and if it raises enough money for a camera, I'll get it. Mark says, thanks everybody. We're planning just to have a small wedding in the Sankala district. Cool, man. So getting outside your comfort zone will provide you with opportunities to make new friends, opportunities to meet new people, opportunities to gain just more value in life in general. It's not really a what am I trying to say? It doesn't have to be spectacular, but sometimes the smallest experiences in life are the greatest. Like you don't have to travel to Koh Samui to have an experience, right? You can travel outside your yard and have a conversation on the phone with someone who says something to you that changes the course of your life forever. That in and of itself is what I would consider, life-changing stuff. That happens when you get outside your comfort zone, when you talk to people you don't know, when you go to places you haven't been, those kind of things. So just remember, when I say experience, I don't necessarily mean I'm going to Japan tomorrow, because I'm definitely not, but it is the 3-day weekend here, and I thought I'd take advantage of it. So Stephen, I have 2 videos on this channel. Pattaya speed bike. That's where you want to go rent a speed bike in Pattaya. Andy says, any recommendations on avoiding to get food sick? My first would be, make sure you have all your Hep A and B shots. And second, that's not going to help you from getting sick, but it's going to keep your liver intact. My second recommendation would be, if you eat street food, be sure you watch them cook it. That's kind of my little policy. Last, I want to talk about educating yourself, and I don't mean educating yourself like necessarily going to school. I mean the education that comes with traveling, because you have to figure stuff out on your own. You don't have anybody to do it for you, so you have to figure these things out on your own, and you have to figure out the people on your own. You have to figure out ways to communicate on your own. Hey, stuck in Florida, good morning, sir. You have to figure all these things out on your own, so you are essentially educating yourself. Like, you are teaching yourself how to do things. And that is probably one of the most valuable things you will ever do in life, because there is no teacher better than experience. None. That's been my own understanding and kind of message, I guess you would say. There's no teacher like experience. David says, Jeremy, can you believe it? I didn't have one fresh coconut when I was in Thailand. Why, man? You got to have the coconut when you come to Thailand. That's like going to a movie theater and not eating popcorn. The coconut is the rite of passage. No, I'm just kidding. It's not really the rite of passage. But anyway, if you guys don't have any questions, I hope you have a great, wonderful day. You're welcome, Andy. Very welcome. It's about a little after 10 in the morning here, and by the time I get done tagging this, it'll be 11 and time for breakfast. Coconuts and little pineapples. Yeah, you got to try those for sure. On your way out, you guys be sure to hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. And that's all I got, guys. As always, there's some cool links in the description of this video, and if you want to check them out, check them out. The DoMoreLife merchandise is available. I would love to see people wearing some of the DoMoreLife merchandise. Chuck Lug says, I'm sure of the people there are very willing to help tourists. Yeah, they really are. Steven says, you know what I can't find in Southeast Asia is a peach. I've had that problem too, man. Later, Cody. Alright, that's it, guys. So, everybody take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful what's left of your weekend. And whatever you do today, be sure you do more life. See ya. And thanks to the moderators, Ty and Ron. Thank you, guys.